especially considering the starting gun.
He got tri-lanes. He gave up first blood. And yet all of a sudden, sure, even with the death, he slips down a bit in the net worth, but still doing a lot. FCFC jumps in, coils up Pycat. Pycat, well, he'll drop here to the familiars. Them familiars. No, swapped away! He could have got him with the last round of auto attack, but went for the second stun instead. And as a result, the swap will keep Pycat fresh and safe, and he'll get out. He'll head into the Radiant jungle here. Might catch Yamate.
Yeah, particularly the vision, they definitely can see him here. There's the Rotor Stun takes off. Great defensive vision is going to keep him blocked off. And Chen is going to send back Gyrocopter. They can stop the team fight now. He's actually going to pay for this with his life. But the Echo Slam coming in is going to be huge. Oh my gosh, the damage on net as well as Axis so much. Can Senki even get a Burrow Strike off? He's able to Burrow Strike. Axis come through. There's the Eclipse cleaning up, and Orange turns it around just quite a bit. Gyrocopter trying to take out KYXY, and he gets him.
There's actually smoke to give chase. Blinky forward, finds the rocket angle. Perfect timing. Now the Razor as well. Mushi is going to fall in the end. Zenith.
Center's gonna come through, so X is getting pretty slow. Leech Seed as well. Can they snake the kill, or will there be a Soul Assumption? He's got a Burrow Strike in 2 seconds. He's gonna be able to clean this up, I think, and there is Burrow Strike through Iron Shell and a Surge. Nice kill, able to get him, but this might be Triant going down. He's gonna be able to armor himself, but so much damage here. The bashes, 2 bashes, will we see 3? There's the Invis. Dust is popped though. Great juking from him. BKB on Enigma. He needs the black hole as he blinks in. Will he black hole it? Are we gonna ever see a black hole this game? He's out of mana. He can't cast it, but he needs to cast it, and a pounce goes through. 2 dead heroes now. XY running for his life. He's never gonna get a black hole off this game. What is going on?
by the law.
Oh, and here comes the stun from Mushi. Hex lands on Hal. There's the stun. Mushi just gonna BKB and run in after the Rubik.
This is like a 3v5. I mean, he's going really aggressive. Why would he pop the BKB? Ohio in trouble, actually. He does not have protection. If they can chain stun this guy down, it would be a really big save for them, but Orange is going to push forward. He's trying to take out Moo. Great ice path as well, and another telekinesis throws them down together. He's going to go down, respawn. Here comes the 7v5, or so to speak. Mushi running for his life is going to end up surviving, and now with a right click from the Nature's Prophet, the MKB gives him a lot of bonus damage. Your house is going to go down. Sansheng wants to get out. King
and is
Bay
Extinct
as well.
going to live?
Great stun. Neo X escapes, and Orange wins the team fight. 3 dead heroes on Tong Fu. There's the vacuum back banana.
IG, they'll march into the base, they'll go for the tier 3 top. If they take 2 lanes of Rex, this could get very hard for Zenith. They do catch out the out though, they hex him up, they blow him up. He's gonna die, I believe. 430's only pops the cheese! The mech turns it around! What is this game? Now he comes back in, looks for a stun, finds Ice, who 4 steps to the north. Unfortunately, there's going to be a Slark. Buyback from him, buyback from Visage. No Wisp. Wisp is on the sidelines, and now IG, they push top lane. They're going for the jugular, they're going for the GG, and by golly, they just may have done it. Zenith will come in. It's the final stand. They've got to win this fight now or they're going to lose. Game 2, IG trying to man fight it out. Joe, no Phantasm for him. It's not enough damage. Actually, it is. Just kidding. Blade Mail gets popped. Yamate gets critted to pieces. Now Ice to fall. They're overwhelming them in the base. One more rocket comes in. Triple kill for Joe. And Zenith, they bent for a while, and at long last, they're going to break here. This looks to be the end.
Is under attack.
My mechanism lies broken.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
What did you expect?
Find one. The rune's actually going to spawn bottom. It'll be a haste, and it looks like 430 is going to claim this. He heads down. No, a burrow straight through net. Great rune control. Already level 4. Perfect pulling from him.
Oh, he waited for the blink.
Haste. He waited for 430, who got greedy. Now going to get a burrow to the face. Net getting off every possible auto tech. The orbs come through. He doesn't have mana for a silence. Now he gets it off. They time it perfectly. They get the kill. The blink was just cooling down. That was amazingly well executed by Net.
Yeah.
Picture perfect gank from Navi, and hey, living armor is a very, very strong skill, but it doesn't make you invincible.
Right, and actually Havos went for a 2-2-0 build, so getting that max tells
Oh my god, XY stole Dendy's bottle! Dendy was bottle crowing, he dropped it in the lane, XY's punished him! He's stolen it, but he might pay with his own life. One more auto attack could bring him down.
Oh.
No, the bailout from Ice! XY, you clown! You genius, you beautiful man. What a play. This hurts
Double bottle.
This hurts Dendy so freaking bad. He's only got boots. He can't regen. Slark can really punish him now. Actually, it's very far.
Oh, there's a glyph.
The glyph is forced out. There's still a healing ward available. They'll zip in, but Manta's out of it. Havos does. Now XY forced to zip back, and the big thing is there's no silence for Dendy. So Dendy has free reign. for the next 10 seconds or so. The fight has not fully commenced yet, but it's coming soon. Everybody being driven back. There's your Omni Slash, assassinated as X-Freedom. Then he blows the Blink Silence as well. That's a lot of commitment for just an Enchantress kill, but they'll find Ice next. He burrows in, gets frostbitten, instant cat-like reflexes from Puppey. He can apparently play the role of multiple animals here in game 2, but now a buyback, and XY comes back in, still hasn't died, jumps in again, Puppey drops a massive freezing field, almost kills 4 heroes on the back of it, XY on the run, he did it with about 10 HP.
That Ghost Scepter.
Ice on the run as well, he's low, he will go down, 3 heroes hit the deck, Navi have taken racks, only 25 minutes in, I believe our fastest racks of the Alienware Cup thus far.
Structures are fortified. Dire's top barracks has fallen.
Unstoppable.
Anything from you.
First blood. Double kill. Killing spree. Triple kill.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Player.
Banana.
They're gonna go in. Merlini doesn't care about that. He cares about this action. Impale catches Yamate. A leap forward from XY. The Doom has gone out on Hao, but he's already running away. Now Moo jumps in. So much AoE damage. Yamate to fall. XY could be next. Zipping forward. Zapping here. Zipping there. They find 5. It's a team wipe for Tongfu.
Is under attack.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. It's time for more Alienware Cup action. Just want to make sure you're still with me, Merlini. Sometimes I look over there and I figure you're off in your own little world, throwing away your rares, wasting...
Or winning rares.
He's not winning rares, guys. Whatever Merlini is betting, you definitely want to bet the opposite, and you'll be good. We just got to see our group stage recaps. We can actually take a look at the playoff bracket now because the playoffs have just begun. Our first best of 3 is in the books.
Hello.
Everything's getting very confusing for me here at the desk. But Zenith, they took down LGD and they did it 2-0, and they did it with some very exciting picks.
How do you play versus that? How do you play versus these interesting picks? I mean,
you just go even more crazy versus them.
I would
That's
love
what
to
you
see
do.
that. Bloodseeker? Oh wait, Bloodseeker is Bloodseeker even in CM?
I would love to see some Bloodseeker. He is in CM, I believe. Bruno is nodding his head. Ice Frog is nodding his head. It's always good to get that easy confirmation, you know.
So our next match.
So our next match. Oh, well, we're moving along here, are we?
We're not trying to spill any secrets here.
This is teamwork. Orange versus LGD China. It's a rematch of yesterday's Dota 2 Super League 3rd, 4th place decider match. This one online, not on LAN. It will be on the Singapore servers. I mention this because traditionally Orange has done better on the Singapore servers in online events. Not to say they do poorly on LAN, but just not quite as well. We'll see if that comes into play here. After that, we do have 2 more best of 3s. It's a long day, a lot of action. Hope you guys have enjoyed the broadcast thus far. Let's break down this match. Let's introduce the teams, talk a little bit about the players. And we'll start with Orange Esports, your favorite player.
Mushi!
Who's the M God? Is it you or Mushi?
Don't ask me.
No, you gotta... I want a statement, a public statement from Merlini.
It's not up to me to decide what my own name is.
Do you feel that you deserve the title of M God?
Well, I haven't played
Or do you feel that
competitive in a
Mushi
while.
deserves it?
No comment. I'll pass the deer.
This is some BS. We'll get it out of him. We'll ply him with liquor, guys, then we'll come back to this. You're easy enough to... We can get whatever we want out of you, Merlini, because it's not hard to get you to drink.
Yeah,
It's
but
like, hey, Merlini, shotgun a beer. He's like, I could shotgun a beer really fast. Watch me go.
God's baited me into all these bets, and I just...
You didn't have to try very hard.
It's a continuation of that now.
Trust me, he didn't have to try very hard. You started the betting thing. God's just finished it.
I don't actually remember. You'll have to ask him.
Well, we'll continue introducing Orange Esports. Mushi, your one-position player. Fantastic lane controller, snowball player. His carry farms well, sometimes gets caught out, but he is a legend in the Southeast Asian Dota scene. KYXY, probably sort of the more archetypal carry player. A bit focused on his own farm, great at when he's lane 1v1, but has often been filling in for Mushi in a pinch as the solo mid. Ohio, your 3 position. I think his most impressive hero is the Prophet and the Windrunner. We didn't really see a good Windrunner yesterday, but he's had some good games in the past.
Mushi's been playing it.
Yeah, Mushi's Windrunner has been fantastic. Extinct, strong support player, but this guy right here is nothing but net, and he has been stealing the show for Orange Esports. Their 5-position player. My goodness. I want to put like 8 heroes.
King for him.
I want to put like 8 heroes here because he is... I have yet to see him play a support game where I'm like, Net just played bad that game.
He's a playmaker.
The only thing that you've picked on him for is not leveling up Sandstorm on his Sand King.
Yeah.
He's not perfect, but he is a very strong support.
He's perfect at getting runes too.
Player skill at 10. I think they really deserve this. They have fantastic individual mechanics. I wouldn't say they have any weak links as far as player skill goes, but it's their execution, their team fight, their drafting, these sort of global variables where sometimes Orange does come up a bit short. And we'll introduce their opponents, LGD China. I turn and look at Merlini. Like, after I finish talking, I'm just like, okay, buddy, it's your turn to talk. And he just sits there and leaves me hanging.
At you.
Bruno, what the hell is this?
Okay, so for LGD China, we have Sylar, the one role. He played a fantastic anti-mage yesterday. Good carry Luna as well as Syllabear.
Yeah, Sylar, great carry
Very
player.
typical Asian carry player, but impressive nonetheless. And then we have Xiao 8, Director 8, known for his Kunkka, which I haven't seen lately, but he plays a fantastic solo middle. Saw a lot of Dark Seer out of him yesterday too.
He's kind of the classic ganker solo mid for the Chinese teams. He's not like Mushi, where these like semi-carry players, but much more map controller, tempo setter for the team.
Right, I can agree with you there. And then we have Yao, the number 3, plays, I forgot what he played yesterday, but he plays a plethora of heroes. He plays Nature's Prophet, Magnus, and Invoker. And then for the number 4, one of the 2 supports, the DDC. Him and the number 5 just stick around most of the time. Very common for Eastern players to do this, and not really a playmaker in terms of comparing him to Net and some of the other Orange players, but a very stable player nonetheless. Chen, Earthshaker, and Leshrac. And then last but not least, we have DD. Shadow Demon, Keeper of the Light, and Sand King.
A man after Bruno's own heart, because this guy wears a mean suit and knows how to dress up. And he's got a hexagon. We'll see what it is. The team, well-rounded, solid. Maybe should be docked a few points here. Their game sense, team fight, I would say this is a hexagon. We'd probably go back and update a bit. They have not been playing this well, but at their best, they are this good. Can they pull it together? We'll find out today.
I think they needed a little bit more creativity, though. They've been sticking with very traditional things. They love Alchemist. Like, they pick Alchemist near every game that they possibly can. They like Gyrocopter a lot. They like Spectre. They like Anti-Mage. But these are very safe strategies. It's very predictable what they're going to do. And if you throw them out of their game, play very aggressively on them, like we've seen Orange do a couple of times, they could easily take this series.
Where's that Timber Saw, yo? Where's that Bloodseeker?
I feel like if LGD.int played like that versus them, they would just be like, what do we do now? We can't farm with our Alchemist. And
we'll have to see. LGD China, not the most creative team. Well, we have introduced the teams. Predictions for this match?
I say 2-1 LGD China.
2-1 LGD China. I'm going to stick with what I said before. 2-1 RNG Sports.
More
And with that being said, we've predicted it. We've introduced the teams. What are we calling them?
Whom?
Lumi and Bruno. Do they have a nickname? We'll think on that. Well, Bruno and Lumi, your thoughts on the match, your predictions?
I still think we should cast from the swimming pool.
Oh, shoot. Yeah.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Yes, that's much better. Yeah, because I mean, I figure just like get the laptops in there, just relax, take it easy.
Yeah. I mean, like for the first...
We can get a couch over there if that would work better for you guys.
For the first 16 minutes,
No, but
nothing actually happens.
I think you have some cute girls like in the house next door. We can invite them.
I actually met them.
They're kind of nice, aren't they?
We're playing Frisbee with AI once.
You play Frisbee?
Yeah, and the
Okay.
Frisbee went over. So since I tossed it over, I had to get it.
Yeah.
Tactical Frisbee sound.
Tactical. There you go. There you go. And I was able to meet the girls.
Well, now you have an excuse. Like, girls, do you want to be on camera?
There's
There's a stream.
this is direct.
This is a lady.
This conversation goes south. Oh my god. I think we're supposed to predict something here.
How many girls?
How many euros?
Yeah, Orange, LGD China, rematch from yesterday. We actually saw some of the games, right?
Yeah, I think LGD is the better team. So
Yeah, I think that Mushi is a better player.
okay. So predictions?
I think it's, I said it before, I'll say it again, it's all about Mushi. Mushi gets a good start, and he can pretty much carry Orange.
Okay.
Not, of course, let's not forget about Net. Let's not forget about Extinct. But I think it's all about Mushi's potential. But then again, if they can shut him down, I think LGD China will just cruise control over this. What they do is just play very safe, very passive, get an advantage, and then an advantage a little bit more, and then 70 minutes into the game where we're all asleep,
This chat.
they just win.
Yeah. I think actually it goes down to Orange's drafting. Because, you know, LG China drafts very safely. It's very standard fare. If Orange don't draft things like Ogre Magi Slark and have interesting lanes like offlane Shadow Demon Sand King with Jungle Enchantress, I think they could do it, but they do draft like that sometimes. And I do believe LG China plays a little bit more stable. They have better execution. They're safer. They're more passive. They know how to win late game with Anti-Mage. So I'm going to go with LG China. Not even 2-1. I'm going to call it 2-0.
Oh,
I'm pretty confident that they could do it.
That's
Yeah.
pretty strong.
Hey guys, we have some options for you for your nicknames, by the way.
Okay.
Oh,
What
okay.
are people saying?
Okay, we have Bruminous,
Bruminous.
Broomy,
I like that one.
Bluno,
Bruno. That's kind of...
and I think that's the main three right now. Your
I like
thoughts?
Broomy.
We should do a poll, see what the chat thinks.
Broomy is okay.
Yeah.
Cow is on it.
Bruno sounds like a very racist portrayal of an Asian guy trying to say Bruno or something
Yeah.
like that.
That's how I call you all the time. What's up, Bruno?
It sounds like what's that dog in Goofy? A Goofy movie?
Pluto.
Pluto, yeah.
Yeah.
Reminds me of Pluto.
Pluto.
They're
Pluto.
calling you dogs.
Well,
How do you feel about that?
it's better than being called bitches.
Oh,
Ouch. We call him
that
Ruben.
was actually pretty good.
Anyways, so yeah, your prediction is 2-0.
2-0 LGD.
My prediction is, I think, who said it? Who said 2-1 orange? Was it you?
Bruminous.
Okay, so I'm going to agree with LD.
Okay.
LD said 2-1 your oranges.
It was
2-1 your oranges.
2-1
Blue
your oranges.
My oranges are
Oranges.
Brumi,
RNG
Bruminous,
Sports.
and Bruno.
I think they're going to
I like
take it.
Bruno.
I like Bruno.
But it's like it went to 5 games yesterday.
Yep.
So I don't think any team has a clear advantage in terms of a long matchup. But at the same time, I think they've shown their cards.
Okay.
So
I actually am very. Why is it covering my face? Get this shit off. Cover Bruno's face. What the fuck?
You have to get closer to Bruno. That's your only way out of this. There you go.
All right. Okay. I actually want to tap back in a draft if we could, because I was watching the best of 5 yesterday and I noticed quite a bit. First thing is who gets Windrunner. I feel like Windrunner is actually a key hero in this particular matchup. Both teams utilize it very well, especially Orange, because they like to go offensive trialing with the Windrunner. And not many teams have found a similar success as Orange Esport does. It really allows the 2 support players, Net and Extinct, to rotate off the lane with their heavy ganker heroes, such as Shadow Demon, such as Sand King. And the Windrunner is able to stay there and do a ton of work. And because the way that they lane her, she's always laning against Sylar, and the 600 harass, the great animation, the high base damage is really, really where you want to be at against Anti-Mage. And she always farms up for a quick 4-staff and a mech, which is not what you expect out of the traditional suicide lane Windrunner. So we saw LGD China get Windrunner in 1 of the 3-4 games that she was selected. But I really think that LG China needs to ban it out, and they did it in Orange Esport, picks it up quite early.
You know what makes me sad right now? I'm seeing an anti-mage. When I see an anti-mage in this matchup,
I love anti-mages.
I mean, I don't have anything against anti-mage in particular, but when I see this matchup with an anti-mage, it kind of brings me back to TA1, when anti-mage
Or
was...
TI2?
No, TA1.
Or anti-I2.
Well, TA2 had Morphling as well, and anti-mage didn't have... like, TA1 was... anti-mage was the carry, and it not only it meant that it was going to be the carry, because there was no Blood's Vanguard anti-mage. It was Battle Fury into Manta, into Heart, into Butterfly, and then try to fight kind of anti-mage. So it dragged games way, way too long, and I think that's what LGD likes to play. It's not an aggressive try to get into the early game anti-mage, but rather secure, make very 4 strong picks to just hold into the anti-mage, and then make an impact way, way later into the game. But then again, he's going to fight against a Windrunner and a Sand King, and just with those 2 heroes, the potential lockdown for a hero like Anti-Mage, if you just are able to land that Shackle Shot and then mesh into a Burrow Strike, you pretty much with those 2 heroes can right-click Anti-Mage to death, which is going to be interesting to see if it happens. So we see that, we see the Darkseer as well, very conventional pick, very standard and strong first pick. It went well for Zenith, they used in game 1. I was kind of clutch. But then we see the bans and we see Lone Druid being removed. We don't see Lifestealer at all, not being picked nor being banned. A hero that favored LGD International in the last games, to the point where he first picked them once, well, second pick, but it was the first second pick. And it was banned by Zenith and the other time. Not going to see much play right now, and I mean, it makes sense, because with the heroes I see right now, I don't think the Orange wants to favor a hero like Lifestealer with this lineup. And if you have Anti-Mage, unless you're going to be very, very greedy and put Darkseer mid, Anti-Mage and Lifestealer, we will not see an LGD gaming right now. But we see Bane, and I get a purple feeling about this.
Well, there's quite a bit of purple heroes on LG side. I'm actually not a big fan of Lifestealer, particularly for LG China, like you said. The laning gets a little bit awkward, but more importantly, the way that Orange Esport likes to play their carries, as well as their support, is very mobility-based.
Yes.
We see Sand King getting a Blink Dagger, that's a given, but often when the game goes late enough, and with the Anti-Mage, you expect games to go pretty late, there's multiple 4-staff, and that's where your Lifestealer isn't at its primary strength. I'm somewhat surprised that the Obsidian Destroyer gets banned now. I know that's one of Mushi's go-to hero. He wins every lane, and it's very hard, especially Mushi. Like, you believe he's the best 1v1 player in the world.
You don't?
I'll put a couple others above him.
Just throw a name. Just for the sake of throwing a name.
I think S4 is very strong.
Okay.
Oranges.
It's a hard to compare because you could argue that S4 is not playing against the same pool of players that Mushi's playing in.
I was expecting you to say Arteezy or something like that.
The A God.
The A God.